What's up? This is Devin with the CRP. This is a final quick preview of UFC 238 tonight, exclusively on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. If you do not have ESPN Plus, you need to subscribe. You can watch it on your tablet, your phone, Roku, Fire Stick, smart TV, computer, whatever device you're looking to use. Great service, exclusively on ESPN Plus tonight. But I'm gonna just break down really quickly. We've covered it in great detail all week long leading up to this event, the big storylines of tonight's UFC 238 card, which is just awesome. And number one, the big storyline, in my opinion, is the bantamweight division is really on center stage tonight. We got a vacant bantamweight title fight on the line between UFC flyweight champion Henry the Messenger Cejudo taking on Magic Marlon Moraes. This is all due to the fact that at the beginning of the year, the UFC bantamweight champion was TJ Dillashaw. He tries to go down to flyweight, takes on Cejudo, tries to become a champ by going down a weight and winning the championship there. Fails in his attempt and then gets stripped of his belt and suspended for 2 years for popping for EPO, a performance-enhancing drug violation. So now this has left this division championless, and now Moraes and Cejudo will duke it out tonight for it. But there's also two other big bantamweight fights on this card that are all in the top 10. You got number 3 ranked and number 4 ranked Aljamain Sterling, ranked number 3 in the division, taking on the number 4 ranked bantamweight Pedro Munoz, both on good runs. Both coming off probably the biggest wins of their career, fighting it out tonight in the prelims for a potential title shot at the winner of Cejudo and Moraes, maybe later this year. And then another big bantamweight fight. You got the number 6 ranked bantamweight of the world, Jimmy Rivera, taking on a phenom, a Russian phenom, in Petr Yan, in this division, who's ranked number 9 right now. This is on the main card. They're giving this fight a pay-per-view slot. I think it's because they know they're trying to push Petr Yan. They've got this guy built as a future superstar in this division. So 3 big bantamweight fights. All of them are in the top 10. All of them are going to shape the future of this division moving forward. But then on top of that, we got 2 big women's fight also. In the co-main event, we have the women's flyweight title is on the line between current champion Valentina the Bullet Shevchenko taking on Jessica Evil Eye in the co-main event. Now, this is a lopsided fight. You got one woman who is highly decorated, considered to be one of the very best elite women's fighters currently and ever to compete in MMA, taking on a journeyman of a fighter who's actually got a losing record inside the UFC. She's 4-5 with 1 no contest inside the octagon, Jessica Eye. Both these girls are former bantamweights who have went down to flyweight and have seen success. Jessica Eye is on the best streak of her career, three wins in a row. She's earned herself a title shot against Shevchenko, but she's a massive underdog. So this would be a huge Cinderella story if she was able to pull this off, but it is unlikely. But we got that, and then we got another big women's fight. It's not for the title, but it's probably for a title shot between the number 2 ranked women's strawweight champion contender Tatiana Suarez, highly touted as possibly the next big champion of women's strawweight, taking on Nina Ansaroff, the number 3 ranked strawweight in the division. Tatiana Suarez is hyped. She is somebody who has just been flawless so far in her career, running through everybody she's been put in there with, ragdolling people. I compare her to like a Khabib of women's MMA. And with Jessica Andrade just taking the belt from former champion now Thug Rose Namajunas with her vicious slam KO, I think that the winner of this fight will likely be matched up with Andrade later on this year for the women's strawweight title. So we have a number 1 contender fight. This is the headliner for the ESPN prelims before the main event. And then of course we can't finish this video without covering the people's main event of the evening between Tony El Cucuy Ferguson taking on Donald Cowboy Cerrone. This is another fight that could be a number 1 contender fight for the lightweight division. You got 2 fan favorite fighters, 2 of the best guys to never win undisputed gold inside the octagon. 2 guys who are never in a boring fight, who are going to bring it. And nothing really needs to be said about this fight. It is what it is. It's exciting, and you can expect fireworks in this fight. It's the fight that everybody's looking forward to the most, and it's the third fight down on the main card. It's not even the main event. It's not even the co-main event. So stay tuned. UFC 238 tonight. Great card. Talk to you next time. We'll recap it later.